investment, not just in schools, not just in classrooms, but in society and our community. So if you want to see meaningful change, you're going to see it from what happens in schools.
This morning, for the first time, a new governor-appointed commission met with one goal, and that's to come up with recommendations to change how the state funds its public schools. So let's introduce you to a few of the members.
We are 6th in the country for per pupil expenditure, but 46th for where sort of the state's contribution lies, creating this tension between the states and the municipal governments with how do we effectively educate our students with the budgets we have.
You know, we are charged with coming up with a series of recommendations over the next few months.
It's not an easy task for the 23 members who sit on the governor's Blue Ribbon Commission.
We're going to come with comprehensive recommendations that come with fiscal solutions.
We're getting the work together of really trying to figure out how we address what is systemic inequalities and inequities in the state of Connecticut when it comes to how we resource education and whether or not those resources are actually getting to the kids who need it the most.
But for the members I spoke with,
our organization has studied extensively the education funding system that we have here in the state. We have a very high-performing education system overall. However, there are definitely disparities.
They told me they're ready.
Even in a democratic society, and you want equity for everyone, it's going to start in schools.
Every child deserves a high-quality public education, and every child and teacher deserves the genius, justice, and joy in their educational journey.
They also say every position they've held up to this point.
This is my 17th year as a superintendent, 11 here in Vernon, 6 in Wolcott, and then I'm going to Middletown. So my perspective is varied and I can see different things.
As the executive director of the School and State Finance Project, I am very excited to participate in this commission.
Has prepared them for the role.
We have to focus on the children. That's why we're here. For all of the 500,000 public educated children in the state of Connecticut, whether it's through a district, a RESC, or a region, we have to find very good solutions that everyone can get behind.
It takes everyone to work together across silos. So I think 23 is not enough, but the wonderful thing is that we bring a whole group of collaborators, a whole group of advocates that are behind us and lifting us up in our representation, and I'm excited to do that.
And the governor has given that commission until January 15th to come back with recommendations for our schools and deliver what he calls a, quote, top to bottom overhaul of the funding method.